Hey everyone, it's Molly the Kush RN, your host of Conversations with Kush podcast, checking in today from beautiful downtown St. Paul, Minnesota, CannaCon 2026, and I'm sitting down with my good friend. Welcome, Veronika Alfaro.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
And thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for making a space for me to be.
Hey, we're all about showing the fuck
Yeah, okay.
and that's what we're doing.
Yes, we are.
That's what we're doing.
So you are the founder of the Minnesota Women's Cannabis Collective. Thank you very much for that beautiful, intentional work. For those who don't know about MNWCC, kind of give us a little overview of what it is.
Yeah, so the Minnesota Women's Cannabis Collective was founded in 2023 with my co-founder, Jamie Croyle, and we saw a need. We were both in the space and trying to figure out how can we show up, right? She had always been a sponsor for Legacy. I was just coming in, and I had participated in the Legacy Cup before that, but we saw that it was just getting a little bit more expensive. So we're like, how can we gather together and show up? And so we did. We sponsored the education tent, and we showed up with 23 women, and it was amazing. Under a 10 by 10 tent. It was incredible.
Yeah.
But we did it. We did it, and we found different ways throughout the years to keep showing up and supporting women. And it's grown from not just entrepreneurs, it's grown to supporting women professionals, right? Women in the space, curious people, women coming in. And with that, we've just continued to grow and seeing where the industry's at and making sure we're shifting to be able to meet the industry where it needs to be, especially as women, and it comes online.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What kind of programming does MNWCC have? Like, what can a woman expect when they get involved?
Yeah. So some of the things we try to do monthly events, and the monthly events that we've been focusing on this year is really on the nervous system. And it sounds weird, like why would you focus on that? But at the same time, we are all over the place trying to get business going, and a lot of us aren't actually taking the time to fill our cups, take care of ourselves. So we're like, let's do high hikes. Let's get together and connect with the women and still network, but we're out moving our bodies, reducing the stress, filling our cup in different ways. And then we're still doing happy hours. And we are also doing virtual learning and learning how to also capture more people, not just here in the Twin Cities, but we want, every inch and corner of Minnesota, those border towns. We want to capture everyone and really connect and build the industry that we want to see ourselves in. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, that is what we want to do.
Yeah. It's easy to get kind of tethered into where we are as an industry right here in the metro, and I think that we forget about our sisters that are out, in the state doing amazing things. I was at CanMed last week and met up with the girls, Cheyenne and Carrie from Native Care, and they're just like bosses. I think about Colleen Flanagan, way up in oh my gosh, I'm gonna get it wrong, but she's way up north, opening up her first dispo, and I think we have to remember that those women need support a little bit more even than we do, because it's us here. Like, we have a group, we can go on a high hike, they might not have anyone to reach out to. So
yeah, my goal is to do like a hike where they can virtually go hiking and we can be virtually then we can all connect. But it is. And the other thing we've been really focusing on is also these conferences, helping create programming, creating space for women, and giving more credibility to women. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, that's also needed. We're bridging a new industry that used to be underground.
Right.
And it's coming to light. It's coming into this professionalism, and how do we show up within that?
Yeah. I love it. I did a little recap this morning of the roundtable discussions, and so we're going to be hearing from women in the beverage industry, women in cannabis in general. I'll be speaking on that panel. Thank you for that opportunity.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of other things. So talk a little bit about how you structure and create these panels for women to come forward and really highlight and shine their expertise.
We focus really on what's going on in the market. Mm-hmm. We have our ear to the ground. What are people really wanting to know? Even like the navigating the women industry. That's a new one that we just did, but we saw people asking questions and wanting to that. So it's like, why not have a huge roundtable? And even though it is for women, why not also have men in there too, so they can understand what is going on too, and help be a solution.
Yeah. I think sometimes if we just...
Or be a part of the solution, I should say, not be the solution, because that's not what we're looking for either.
Yeah. I think part of, allyship is just inviting people into that space and being like, hey, these are our challenges, and how can you help us fill in the gaps? Or, what can we do to support you?
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
I always try to walk away from someone and ask them, how can I support you? It's just that simple ask that you can give to someone, and they might not have anything right in the moment, but they might think of something a couple weeks later and be like, hey, remember that thing I needed?
Well, and that's the beautiful thing about the collective, is that it's naturally forming mentorships, because they're literally in that collaboration and sharing in things, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is really beautiful, and I think mentorship is a really it's something that's really needed. And it's like, who do we draw upon? So we are now going to be the leaders and the mentors to the people coming up, so it's really amazing. It is. Yeah, it's really cool to see you and Jamie and Mary and Lizeth stepping into these roles, and just really being confident in them. And I have gotten so much from MNWCC, and I'm honored to be a part of it. So thank you.
We're honored to have you a part of it too. And honestly, every single woman, I love it because they're all showing the fuck up, and that is why it is our tagline too, because it's all about that. Right. And creating space in this industry, because we're a part of it no matter what. We always get put into this invisible labor, and we want to show otherwise that.
No doubt. And I want to say something about that too, because I've talked to a couple of other women about this recently. It's all this labor that we do that really goes unnoticed. And I think that when we step into a place like MNWCC, into the Women's Lounge, into women employed in cannabis, we finally get to take those other hats off and be like, hey, guess what? Today I'm showing up as a woman, as a businesswoman, and I'm here to, I'm not mom today. I'm nobody's wife today. It's all this free labor that we do that we sometimes don't get credit for. So it's just one other thing that I really appreciate about MNWCC.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
What else do you want to say about MNWCC? What do you want my audience to know about it, and why they should get involved?
If you're looking for a safe place to come and connect with women, and again, show the fuck up in the space, and find your place and help shape the industry on how you want to see it, because you're a part of it, whether you're here or not. You come and shape it with us, and we want to see you. We want to see you guys be a part of this, because I can't do this alone. It's a collective.
It truly is.
It is a movement that we're moving together.
Truly.
Yep.
Yeah. Last but not least, where can my audience find you?
So a lot of our stuff is on Instagram. That's probably the easiest. Otherwise, our website is mnwcc.com. We have our events on there. We also have the different membership tiers. We have really good stuff on there. So come check it out. And our Instagram is Minnesota Women's Collective.
Yes. So thank you again, Veronika. I really appreciate your time. Again, thank you for the space. Thank you for hosting and sponsoring the Women's Lounge, and for setting up the panels and being very intentional about making sure that women are able to show the fuck up and shine.
Yeah, no, thank you. And we couldn't have done it without the partnership of CannaCon and women employed in cannabis. it has been amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely
I agree.
amazing.
Yeah.
So, thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you. That's it from CannaCon 2026. So stay tuned for more. Peace.